Hey guys, Pastor John from Victory Church O'Fallon here. Thank you so much for taking just a second or so to watch this short video. I want to share with you a little bit of what my vision is for the Victory Church virtual men's small group using the WhatsApp technology out there on our smartphones. First of all, I just want to let you guys know that we had a great kickoff today, starting our brand new study in 4 Pillars of a Man's Heart by Stu Weber. And we met at the Lantern for breakfast and had a good breakfast there and great fellowship. I think we had about 20 guys physically show up, so I'm excited about that. And also we had some guys chiming in. We had Daniel Cobb out in Idaho and several others that are connected through WhatsApp literally around the world. I want to share with you a little bit of what my vision is for our Victory Church men's group using our virtual small group WhatsApp as part of growing our men's ministry here at Victory Church. One of the pain points for me as a pastor at Victory has always been you get to meet families, you fall in love with them, they become your family, you grow together in the Lord, and you spend 2, 3, 4, 5 years together. Then next thing you know, the military moves these families away. And I understand that, and I respect that, and my hat's off to so many of you guys and families that sacrifice so much, literally moving and uprooting your family around the country to serve this great nation. So thank you for your service. But as a pastor, and I'm sure the same is true for you, those relationships leave a void in your life. And so I wanted to try to create something to where we could stay connected at Victory Church through our men's group, even through our church. I'm experimenting first and foremost with our Victory men's small group. Then I want to try to grow this larger through other small groups within our church. But I want to try to find a way that we could stay connected, regardless of whether we are physically together or whether we're literally around the world serving in the military, moved because of whatever the situations may be, but still want to be part of the connection and the relationship and the fellowship that we have here at Victory Church. So this past week, I thought, how can we do that? I was thinking and praying and strategizing and trying to come up with ideas on how we could do that. One of the ways we've done it church-wide is we use our Sunday morning live on YouTube. And so we have our services streaming live there. We're still working out some technical difficulties, mainly with sound and audio, video, trying to show some different angles with the camera. And so we're not there yet completely, but we're certainly a step in the right direction. So then I thought, how can we make it a little bit more intimate? Excuse me for my throat. I'm struggling today with a sinus infection or something going on here. So I thought, how can we connect even more so than just putting the camera up and filming the service? What's some ways that we can interact to continue to build community, to build our relationship together, to share one with another, to stay connected regardless of whether we can meet together physically? And then I thought, well, maybe we could use WhatsApp. One of the reasons that I chose WhatsApp is that I was introduced to that initially whenever my daughter Kristen was deployed in Afghanistan. And this was a great way for us to stay connected. We had all of our celebrations. We spoke every single day. We celebrated Thanksgiving and Christmas over WhatsApp, opened gifts together through live chatting and different things. So the technology was there for us to stay connected while she was in Afghanistan. And I thought, maybe we could do that even with the men of Victory Church. Regardless of where we are spread around the country, we could still stay together. So this is an experiment, and thank you guys so much for building into that. Now, together we are studying Stu Weber's book, 4 Pillars of a Man's Heart. And in that, I want us to be able to create dialogue. Each week or each month, we meet together monthly as a men's group. And each month that we come together, Tyler did today, he's going to be texting out some of the conversation so that you guys can continue, regardless whether you're physically with us or not, be part of that discussion. And this morning we had Daniel Cobb chiming in from Idaho. So kudos to you, Daniel. Thank you for doing that. So it's just a way for us to stay connected. I'm going to be sharing some videos, sharing some pictures. Each day I want to kind of put out a prayer or a Bible verse for you to try to stay connected. If it gets too much for you, you can mute some of the announcements or some of the posts on WhatsApp. You can mute it for a period of time if you're going into a meeting or you're at work and it's distracting you. You can mute it. As soon as you're done with work, you can fire it back up and you can actually click unread messages, and you can go down through there and read all the messages that you have missed. It's just a great way for us to have community together. So I want you to share with me on WhatsApp. I want you to post some prayer requests, some concerns. Maybe there's something you come across that you need need men to kind of speak to you about that. Post that on there. The idea, the book of Proverbs talks about iron sharpening iron. And that's the idea behind the WhatsApp. It's us staying connected, building community together, iron sharpening iron, holding each other accountable, staying connected regardless of where it is that we may be living. And so that's kind of my vision for the WhatsApp virtual small group for Victory Church. So it doesn't mean that we're going to stop meeting physically together. For those of us that live here in the area, we will continue to have events. We will continue to get together. But I wanted to broaden that. Now, if you know some guys that would like to be part of this, maybe they've never been to Victory Church. Maybe they've never connected to a small group of any kind. Feel free to send them an invite. Plug them in. Introduce them to myself or to this men's group. Let's grow this thing. It can be so much more than just us men here at Victory Church. It can be so much more than that. We can literally spread across the world and impact men for the cause of Christ and help hold one another accountable and be the men, the warrior that God has called us to be, the leader in our homes that God has called us to be. So just a short video. Thank you guys very much for indulging me a moment. I'm very passionate about staying connected and growing our ministry and growing men and making disciples, as God's word says. And all these relationships that we've had through the years, when they move away, it seems like we get disconnected. Well, I want us to stay connected. And so hopefully we can do that through the WhatsApp. So God bless you guys. I'll be chiming in, looking forward to your post on WhatsApp. Help me spread the word. Help me grow this ministry. Reach out to some guys that you may know of that aren't connected to a small group anywhere. Invite them into the WhatsApp small group here at Victory Church. Okay? God bless you guys. Have a great day, a great weekend, and see you at church tomorrow. For those that are here, if you're abroad and you're not connected to a church, be sure to chime in and watch us on YouTube. Okay? God bless you. Have a great day.